There we go.
Okay.
Alright, everybody, welcome to the Arty 84 show live here, episode 27. Revere, Massachusetts. We have always Adam the Mallet with us. And sitting to the left of me, off mic as usual, so you can barely hear him on the recording, is Ronald Doubleback. And sitting even further into the kitchen, so you can barely even hear her, is Susie J.
AC off.
AC's off, and we have two pups running around as usual. So nothing's different than usual. I interrupted your conversation because I want to continue this on the air.
Sorry.
Which conversation?
Doubleback was trying to tell us what type of dog he would be. And you said the Siberian Husky.
Yeah.
And Mallet said no. And before you can even say no, Doubleback said, I am a Siberian Husky and there's nothing you can do about it. Why are you a Siberian Husky? By the amount of hair you have in your chest?
No, Siberian Husky's a working dog.
Okay.
You know,
Like a working girl?
All right.
Like a hooker?
They believe it or not, a Siberian Husky is goal-oriented. So, like, they're just a working dog. Like, they know what they're working towards.
You said they're goal-oriented?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of a dog with a lot of back problems.
Oh.
Maybe like a Saint Bernard. What's Beethoven? They're loyal. They're big.
I am
Saint
not
Bernard, right?
a Saint Bernard.
No? What are you? Siberian
A
Husky?
Siberian Husky.
He's dedicated to the Siberian Husky.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel like Huskies have a ton of energy, though.
That.
Yeah?
Just like work.
With their work.
And then
yeah.
there's time to
I don't think
play.
you're a Siberian Husky.
what
I
about
think
like
you're Rihanna.
What about a collie?
Rihanna?
Yeah, you just work.
Wait, did you just compare him to
What would you
Brianna?
be?
No.
Oh, Rihanna.
Oh, I thought you said Brianna. I was like,
What would
the
you be
fuck?
No.
if you could, like...
She's gonna be in New Orleans with us, by the way.
No, she's
She's
not.
staying with Eric and the pub.
No, she's not.
Would that ruin your vacation?
No, it wouldn't. I'm gonna have an awesome time. I don't care who the hell's there. I'll just not hang out with them and go do my own thing. I have no.
You could double back up with her.
I don't know who
No.
this is, but I might not be interested.
Then that's
You
not gonna
probably
happen.
wouldn't
No.
No.
Anyway.
What kind of dog am I?
Oh,
gotta
choose your
pick
words
your own.
wisely.
You're a
Right.
Shih Tzu.
Yeah, pick your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't want to be a Shih Tzu.
Why?
Cause.
What happens when you meet a
Mallet's
bulldog and a Shih
Mallet's
Tzu?
a poodle.
You got bullshit.
No, I'm not yappy.
No, you are. You know.
Like high maintenance.
No, you're a
I don't know what I'd be.
You're a Chihuahua.
No,
Yes.
I'm not yappy. I'm not tiny.
You're a Chihuahua.
What kind of dog would I be?
I mean, like, not that I know this for any reason, but the ratio of manhood to body is on a Chihuahua is
Oh, you mean
I
like?
don't even know what this means.
I think he's thinking that a
Point
Chihuahua
of
has a
grace.
big dick.
yes.
But I think I'm slightly bigger than a Chihuahua.
No, but we're talking ratio, right?
So he's accusing you of being hung like a huss.
But calling me small at the same time, it's very clever. I like that. That's very good.
Chihuahua.
No, I think
What would I be?
I'd be a husky or a collie, border collie, because I got the energy when I want to, and I usually do the same thing over and over again and run around things. But then I sleep.
I'd be
I think you're a lab.
like these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think I am hot lab. I like to roll around with Tommy. I think he gets scared sometimes. Like that move I was doing on him earlier. Everyone got home.
Yeah, that was a little creepy.
Me and Tommy are buddies.
Or maybe like a bulldog,
Because
because
that's what you classify as being buddies?
So I say hi to people
We're
I
not going
like.
to talk about what happened on the air. What happened?
it's like a big bulldog, just sort of sloshing around sometimes.
No bulldog.
No. Why are we talking about being dogs?
I don't know.
You said to hold off. And
I know, and then
save
you
this
brought
for the air.
you
I
brought
thought
this
it was
up.
gonna be better. What I wanted, what we should have saved for the year was we were talking about Drew Bledsoe.
Bledsoe?
No, Bledsoe.
Bledsoe.
First overall pick, by the way, from University of Washington.
Drew Bledsoe.
Right?
No, I think it was either him or Rick Meyer was picked.
No,
first,
he
I
was
think.
number one that year.
That was Rick Meyer.
No, we traded up for that pick. He was
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we traded up for him. I
Did you
know
look it up? Did you verify the information?
It's probably Bledsoe. It's either
I think
Bledsoe
it
or
was
Rick
Bledsoe.
Meyer. If it's not, then Rick Meyer's number 2, probably. Rick Meyer.
Do you know Tom Tupa
I
was
love
drafted
bashing
in
that guy.
1989 by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a quarterback?
Tom Tupa, the punter?
Yeah.
Oh,
Set
I
up
don't know
as
why I
quarterback.
did that so much. Because I just was saying Tom Tupa back to punt just always stuck in my head.
I'm obsessed with Tom Tupa.
Could still be in the league.
But anyways, he does wine. The Bledsoe. Joe, you still have your Bledsoe jersey?
No, actually. I have disposed of that recently.
You should have made an Element jersey. If you
I
only
did,
knew.
multiple years.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it is.
He bought this Bledsoe jersey the day after we found out we were going to the Super Bowl in 2002. So you know Bledsoe was going to be on the team anymore. But he insisted on buying the Bledsoe jersey.
Well, he also won us the AFC Championship that year, so...
True.
That's true.
It was the cool silver throwback, too.
It was. I don't know what happened with that.
Finding facts?
Well, I was going for it, and I got sidetracked by an email from my boss.
Oh. Susie J's usually the fact checker. She usually gets us
What are we fact checking? The Bledsoe was drafted number
first
one.
overall.
Yeah. Round 1, pick 1, 93.
93.
Yeah, second overall pick. Rick Myers.
Who's drafted first? What year? Who was drafted first?
Bledsoe.
Just Bledsoe and Rick Myers.
What quarterback was drafted before? First. Solak or Bledsoe? Who's drafted first?
What do you mean?
Like-
Bledsoe.
What do you
What
think?
do you mean?
Zolak was on the team after.
It was during. It was during Bledsoe when he was on the. And then
He's
So-
a quick little... No, you're wrong, bitch.
Solak was drafted the year before.
yeah, it was drafted before.
Yeah. Zolak was a backup to Steve Grogan.
That's right.
And Tony Easton, who was a mess. Grogan played on the team from like 79 to like 92. And he was going to lose his starting position in the 85 year. And because you got Tony Easton that we drafted like 8th overall, and
Yeah.
he ended up sucking. You know. I digress. So Bledsoe has a wine called double back wine. So we looked up the definition of double back since we have Ronald double back on the team. And what were some of the highlights? What are the great ones?
Oh, let's dive into this right now. So, according to Urban Dictionary, double back has quite a few meanings. It is to continue sexual relations with an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. That is one meaning.
Double back, okay.
It is a term used to describe a girl who has no breasts at all. It is also a technically advanced maneuver involving swinging your nuts and knob back and forth, and when they are on the way back, you gently close your legs, leaving a fruit salad at the back and a mangina at the front.
Susie, how would you feel about that?
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat it.
If a guy was swinging his unmentionables and he was able to catch it in his back,
like between his legs, it goes back and closes his legs and
closes
catches it. Is that impressive or weird?
Weird.
It's called a double back.
It's also when
And
you.
it's definitely weird because he's figured out that he can do that, which means he's
True.
just...
Wait, who can?
Hey, sometimes you got a lot of spare
In
time.
general.
You got to try things out.
It's
You know?
like
the person.
like the royal he, not me, or him.
It's also when you stand there
Someone who
moving.
decided to just literally be there with no clothes and swing back and forth. Oh, I caught it. That's a fruit salad.
You think that guy's
Actually,
doing
this
over
is the same definition. When you stand there moving back and forth, moving your dick, making your dick go back and forth, try to catch it with your legs behind your ass, and then turn and show everyone.
You think we could possibly get someone to double back while we're in New Orleans next week?
Hopefully
I don't want to see somebody else's dick.
We'll be in New Orleans a week from Friday.
Next weekend will be
So what's the total head count?
Flying Spirit. It's good.
6 of us from Revere.
Well, 5 plus Eric.
Well, in general,
Yeah.
how many people? 7
No, 6.
total people.
6.
You said 6 Revere.
6 over people from Massachusetts.
Okay.
I going down to meet 10 New Orleans people to form
A super cluster.
super cluster.
16?
To form 16 of people.
16 of people.
I'm more excited too about the experience of flying with Doubleback and his brother
Yeah.
going Spirit. And Doubleback, you're convinced that we're going to get trapped in
I'm
Florida.
convinced we're going to be spending the night in Fort Lauderdale.
If Florida still exists.
Yes.
What happens if Florida gets washed away by Irma? Where do you guys fly to?
Then you guys get a direct flight, I think.
I'm looking forward to it.
No, the direct flights don't start till November 9th from Boston to New Orleans.
Well, that was really convenient of them, huh? Did no one looked at the football schedule? That only came out in April.
No, it doesn't. They don't offer Spirit direct flights Boston to New Orleans. They're starting
I know.
November 9th.
Why did they start November 1? Now, why didn't they start October 13th?
No, like, it's not just Boston to New Orleans. It's multiple cities to New Orleans as round trips. As direct flights.
I understand that.
Going to start
I understand that. But who's their CEO? He doesn't look at the football schedule like, well, we can make a lot of
It
money.
doesn't have to do with the airlines.
Yeah, it has nothing to do
It
with...
has to do with New Orleans.
Yeah.
That
Unless they don't have a
airport-
pilot, then it has to do with
They're adding 3 cities.
All right, now we have 3 different
Chicago,
conversations
Cleveland.
going on right now.
So-
We have totally, you're talking about Spirit, you're talking about pilots' time, and you're talking about the New Orleans airport. and none of you are on the same page.
But we're all getting to the same point.
It's
None of you are.
It's all going to end
We're
with us
going
not
different
getting this.
directions.
Spirit Airlines is now offering direct flights to New Orleans.
I understand
They've
that.
never had that before.
I understand that, but
From 3 major cities.
I understand that. But why are they waiting so long to do it? They would have been
It
smart.
has nothing to do with the football season.
But if you were a smart CEO, you look at the football season and goes, I can make way more money if I could direct an off-direct flight. She's saying it has to do with the airport.
No, listen to me. I almost got my master's in hospitality and tourism. I know all about that airport and the workings and functionings of it. New Orleans broke a lot of ties with any airline. Hey, that was fine. And so they strategically, plus they're redoing the airport, they strategically have to schedule when people are coming in and out direct flights. So it's the New Orleans airport, it's not the airline.
Unless the airline doesn't have a pilot, because that happens with Spirit sometimes. They'll cancel flights because they actually have a pilot. That's happened to a few people I know. They're like, oh, we don't have a pilot.
What the hell are you all talking about? You're talking about an airport has to strategically plan their ins and outs.
No, Susie's
all
right.
airports do.
Susie's
You're talking about
right,
pilots. Well, obviously, we can't pay for the pilot.
Exactly.
And you're saying
No.
they never offered it before. And all I'm saying is, well, they should have tried to do it a month ahead of time because then they would have made more money. That's the only point I'm making.
Well, like he was saying, Eddie
Actually, the airline's making more money because they're probably paying more to have a connecting flight than they would be a direct flight.
How does that even make any sense?
There are other airlines that offer direct flights.
My head is going to explode in this conversation.
That's a little much.
I can't do this.
To sum this up, we're going to New Orleans next weekend, and we're going to have fun.
On it?
He doesn't have one. He's taking everyone
He's
else's.
fried. He's sick. He's sick. His brain is melting. His back hurts.
All I'm saying is if the CEO had the choice to say on...
What if it's not the CEO's choice?
Well, because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it was the CEO's choice, he's a moron because he should have offered this a month prior because you get double the money for a direct flight than you do a connected flight.
We're only talking 3 cities flying direct to New Orleans.
Yeah, but
doesn't affect.
But don't you know people fly for games?
Yeah, but this
everything doesn't revolve around games.
Yeah, exactly.
The world doesn't revolve around flying for football.
I guarantee.
What about the holiday season?
I guarantee that there will be more people from Massachusetts going down to New Orleans.
The freaking holiday season. That one day a year, there are probably people more.
Are they all going to New Orleans?
No, but just in general.
I'm saying the percentage of people from Boston going to New Orleans. It's cutting it down to 2 cities. 2 cities.
But it has to be the airline, not the location.
Oh my god. What's going on right now?
There are 2 more cities that
I understand.
It's just getting.
I know.
It's just saying that they're going to have direct flights from
Well, put a rose on their nose.
Cleveland, Chicago, and Boston to New Orleans.
All I'm saying is if you took a graph of people from Boston going to New Orleans over the course of the year, a majority of them will be going this particular weekend next week. I would say 75% of the people in New England who are going to visit New Orleans this year are going this weekend precisely because the Patriots
No,
are
in this
playing.
case, no, because they just won a Super Bowl, so all the executives of people who might not even be from New England probably got tickets before people from frickin' New England because they're Super Bowl champions. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Why isn't anyone at the Red Sox game tonight?
Because they're not a likable team. Because
Looks
they just got caught stealing signs.
Looks like the Miami Marlins Stadium.
Open up Arty Airlines and you can have all your direct flights you want.
Well, find Spirit.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'm having heat stroke because this heating pad's on high and I'm wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants and there's no air conditioner on.
No.
We do.
Okay.
Oh god.
So we'll let you know how Spirit Airlines is. Actually, we got one more show before that.
You
So
kind of just lost it for a second.
you did.
Because I don't know what's going on.
You did the hand thing too, though.
All I said was.
That's when you noticed.
All I said was he's starting to.
Because I said
Tommy slipped in my butt.
So, what do you guys think about Irma?
I'm looking forward to California being obliterated. Not California, Florida. Florida.
I work.
You know what?
I work with an Irma.
You know what? Knock it into the sea. Decimate
Works
it.
just Sundays.
Let it wipe out the scum of the earth in Florida. Just let it just. Sometimes you just want to watch the world
Come on,
burn.
man.
Just let it happen.
Ideas relatives down there.
Florida is a cesspool. Just let it just do its thing. Let it wipe.
What about Adam the Woo? He lives down there.
He's not there right now.
True, he's not. He's in California. How do
Because
you
he's
know?
smart. Because you said you just missed him.
You know, I just missed him because he flew into Atlanta for Dragon Con the
What
day
hell is
before.
Dragon Con? Is this a Game of Thrones thing?
It's like
Oh my
it's like
Lord.
it's like Comic-Con, but they do more like dragon stuff.
Well, dragons are kind of cool, but that seems like a limitation. At least at Comic Con, you can
Well,
do like a bunch of comics. Like
we were on
dragons are just dragons.
It was like dragons and comics and stuff like that, and like gaming. It's mostly gaming stuff. We were on an airplane full of them coming back because the head was in Atlanta. It's very interesting. But Irma, she's gonna kick some ass, I think. What do you think?
As I spill my beer, yes, I think Irma is going to kick some ass. Oh, I mean, she's already.
Are
I
you
think,
pro
the
or are you
highest,
con hurricane?
Well, for this I'm
I'm
pro
always
because
con
Florida
hurricane.
sucks.
Okay, here's a
No,
debate.
there's people down there though.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
People.
That's
down
their
there.
fault for being there because Florida's a cesspool. It's the ultimate hive of scum and villainy. Florida sucks.
Why does Florida suck? Because the people.
'Cause the
in
crime
social
there is
media
freaking
make
horrible.
Florida suck.
They're making the crime suck.
Florida's like another country.
No, crime sucks
Right.
everywhere.
No, it's the worst in Florida. But I write some Florida crime news. Most of the
Look up-
ridiculous
we
crimes
We used
I
to
have
do
in
we used to do
Florida.
a segment in Florida crime news on the
Exactly. Florida
Look up-
crime news
It
is
is
nothing
true.
Look
beats
up the
it.
highest crime cities in the United States. I can guarantee Florida is not even on the
As a
list.
state, I bet it is.
Well,
I bet it's up there. As a
cities,
state, not
yes.
city, but as a state, I
show.
bet it is.
State?
As cities, no.
I would
No,
disagree.
as a state as a whole.
I'd say the most dangerous state in this country is probably New Jersey.
Connecticut.
Maybe. Well, we're talking
Could be
well,
Connecticut.
maybe not New Jersey because
Yeah.
of the size. If you're talking like
No,
per like
but the smaller it is,
Per
though.
capita, yeah.
Yeah.
maybe. But Florida's just weird. It has like a lot of meth. It has like people that like it has the hillbillies. It's got
It has a
the
lot of meth.
does
That's
that
my
one.
kind of people.
It has like the weird crime. There needs to be a study done on humidity and crime because I swear to God, it
Humidity
affects the
and
brain. No, seriously.
That
it
sounds like a
affects the
title
brain.
of a book you should write. Humidity
Like,
and
You
crime.
know that
The Ellen Mallet story.
If you
Just
see a story that says like man in intersection with Viking armor on fighting traffic with machete, it's Florida.
That sounds
like-
like
could be Wisconsin.
No, that's Florida.
Could be Wisconsin.
No, Florida. No,
Do you know it's gonna be
they're too drunk for that.
I like
95
Florida.
degrees out the weekend we're in New Orleans?
95 in New Orleans.
It's too early.
Nice.
It's too early to know that for sure.
I was a weatherman in my high school days.
Actually, Ronald Doubleback was a meteorology major.
No, we should.
Doubleback's killing me tonight.
Oh yeah,
It's too early.
Susie's mom's a,
Nine days
a weather
away.
expert.
8 days away.
You can't predict the forecast that far out yet.
Well,
How do I know
It's
that?
like how Mayweather could lose, right?
pay me $70,000 and I'll tell you it possibly will be 90 degrees out.
I hope
next week.
Spirit
Yeah,
Air puts you guys
it might
sitting,
be, but-
sitting next to each other. on
That'd
a
be
flight
fine.
for 5 hours.
We did not pick
I
our
like
seats.
Doubleback.
I will not be happy if I sit next to Adam
Why?
or my brother.
Why? What the hell I do? I'm quiet.
Doubleback likes to
Let's
sit
do
to
my
himself.
Actually,
He's always
I've
up
been known
today.
to fall asleep on passengers' shoulders before.
thing. Oh, I'll slide a pillow. For
I wish
you.
I had a hidden camera on this plane to see Doubleback,
You wish you hadn't hit it?
Why?
Fatty, Maddie, and Adam.
Babe, just so you know, I changed our flight and we're flying on the same flight.
Oh, beautiful.
Eric's gonna be there alone.
Spirit?
Yes, Eric's coming with us too. I invited the whole cast. We're all flying
No,
the same flight.
I'm quiet when I just relax. I'm not. I'll
You
fly.
seem like
literally,
you remind you. I would think you're a nervous wreck on an airplane.
No, I love flying.
What's your favorite part of flying?
I love takeoff.
I love takeoff.
Takeoff's
We
awesome.
better sit next to each other.
I'm so
Take-
I'm
take
scared
a-
to take off.
What's
I always
your
think
second
we're
favorite
gonna
part?
I like the landing.
Landing.
No, but like
It's
I
my
have a
favorite
problem.
part.
I do have to wear earphones
Crashing.
when I fly. Like I have to wear like I don't know why the pressure. I almost like cry. I don't know what the hell happens to my head. I have to wear earplugs when I land for landing.
But not on takeoff?
Well, most people
No.
do because your pressure changes.
Well, I do wear it when I go up for pressure, but then I take them off
chew
when I reach
gum.
40,000.
Yeah, chew
Does
gum.
nothing. Does
It
or
really
yawning
helps
does
me.
nothing
It
for
really
me.
helps.
Have
I
sex.
wish it did.
I put like 9 pieces of gum in my mouth on takeoff and landing.
I wish that would work, man. No, it's really bad. Like it's really, really
So I
like.
hope I don't sit
And
next to you.
sometimes fluid build. I don't scream or anything, but like fluid builds
You're
up.
gonna
in my-
grab my hand?
If I go like this, and I could feel like fluid almost bouncing back and forth, like between my ears,
You're
it's
gonna
weird.
grab some like the person next to your hand?
No,
Are you gonna try to join the Mile High Club?
no.
What about the Mile Low Club?
What the hell is that? Like
And
underground?
a submarine.
The submarine? No. Okay.
That's an interesting club to join.
So what is you guys' thoughts on
Use guys.
Use guys.
Use guys.
the alien invasion in Red Shirt, South Dakota that happened about 3 hours ago?
What? What? What?
If we're talking legit, it's a false flag with an attempt for us to put weapons into space. Because it's gonna wait. Hold on.
Wait, what? Where'd you get this?
It happened about 3 hours ago.
Okay.
There was a
Which would have been around
small,
5:25, which would have been about
there was a small alien
4:25.
invasion in Red Shirt, South Dakota.
the name of this town's Red Shirt.
Yes, it's Red Shirt, South Dakota.
Is this a joke?
No.
Are you setting us up for a riddle?
No, there's no riddles.
Okay.
About 9 people are abducted.
Were you just watching
I'm
an
looking
episode
this
of People of Earth?
No,
Where did you find this about? Where did you read this?
I did it.
There's an invasive fish species in there for
Oh, you
some
just
reason.
said he says he's the alien.
I'm not seeing anything on this.
No,
Is this like Star Magazine?
See, you missed it. Doubleback just said he's the alien.
Oh, he's the alien? Oh, okay. Wow. Well then.
So what do you?
What were you doing? How'd you get back?
Is there
so
really
fast?
is there really a town called Red Shirt, North Dakota?
South Dakota.
South Dakota?
Yes,
And where is it located?
in South Dakota.
Ooh, Tom.
Is there a blue in South Dakota too?
Green undies.
Green undies? White socks? Red
Red
socks? Do you believe in alien abductions?
We've had this. Yeah.
Like if
I'll
you
go
talk
with
to
it.
a person, he
I'll
said
say
you
it's
got,
possible.
you got abducted by an alien, would you believe
I
it?
want to talk to him. I want to hear a story. I want to. I don't know. I'm kind of on the. I don't. I'm a believer, but I'm also a skeptic.
I'm fascinated with
I'll
Art Bell.
listen.
So, on the topic of aliens,
Yeah.
are you more a believer of aliens or like ghosts, paranormal type stuff?
Well, both. I'd say both equally.
One or
actually.
the other.
I mean, I've seen a UFO. I have seen them. I've had my beliefs rocked when I was younger. I have seen one,
Yeah.
and it was definitely not a plane. And it literally went like this, like it was a comet, and then stopped, and like a check mark went off in the opposite direction.
I've seen a few of those.
Like that's not normal. That's
not one. I've seen a few.
Nothing can
Yeah.
do that. That's not.
I've seen some crazy stuff like that in my time. In Red
I've seen
Shirt.
a UFO.
Well, I don't know anybody else that has, and why you guys automatically like, yeah, I've seen one too.
United Fishing Organization.
Huh?
United Fishing Organization. I definitely believe in paranormal.
Oh yeah, I definitely believe in paranormal too. But I'm also a skeptic too. I'm not going to think that every little thing is a
Every little thing is magic.
ghost, or every little thing is a. I'll try to.
No, but there are things that are unexplainable.
Yeah, just because you can't explain it. A lot of people are like, well, it's science. You can't explain. Well, yeah, just because you can't
Shout out to
explain it.
Alex Wallace who's watching. Of course.
Alex Wallace.
Alex!
Hashtag Fatty Matty.
There are things you can't explain,
Yeah.
like the alien invasion in
Oh,
Red
right.
Shirt, South Dakota.
Alex Wallace wants to know what we think about the Red Sox stealing signs.
I knew it was going to come up.
I'd prefer not to talk about it.
I think that
I like your part of the Red Sox.
I'll talk about it. I feel like that,
This is a league's matter.
and
Okay, Farrell.
I mean, I feel like a lot of Red Sox fan base is ridiculous. Everybody does it, and
It's
yeah,
true, everyone does
it's
it.
true. But sorry, you got caught.
You
like
know-
with equipment. You know what I mean? Like it's
Oh,
normal
I
to do it, but you did get caught. You should be punished. And I'm not going to sit here as a fan and be like no and try to defend them. But
I agree 100%.
yeah, and I think they look stupid because you got Dombrowski being like, huh, everybody does it, and then you got Falvey. I don't know anything about it, but I think the Yankees look like weasels. I
Yeah,
mean,
Yankees are little bitches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so do the Colts. So do the Ravens.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, you know what? But put yourselves in that same position when you're trying to level the playing field.
I agree.
If you're the general manager of another organization and you saw something of that nature, do you keep your mouth shut?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No,
Even
no.
if you're doing it, you're probably doing it.
Yeah, they launched
Probably
complaints.
doing it.
Everyone is, but
Me and
you got caught.
Sue swear to God that we seen a cell phone in Aaron Judge's back pocket the other night.
Yeah, there was. It was a
He was
cell phone.
at bat, and there was. It looked like it had to be a cell phone.
There's
Couldn't
no
have been
way.
gloves.
There's no way.
It was
Something.
shaped like a cell phone. It was
It
either that or it
the
was,
size of my phone.
or it was either that or his wallet. It was in his back pocket.
His wallet.
That's so odd. Well,
So I'm like, why does he have a cell phone on him while he's up to bat?
My point from the whole perspective is, with all of today's technology, there is no excuse
To get
to
caught?
violate, no, not to not get caught, to violate the simple prospect of not having electronic devices in the dark.
but how useful could that be? They throw the pitch within 20 seconds. How fast could you actually get that signal out to the batter? Like, I feel like that. It seems like more of a hassle to get it to the batter than it is to actually in order to do it.
It's the other way around.
Unless you have a run on second. But I mean,
It's when runners are on base.
oh, it's only on base. Okay, all right.
What's the difference
When runners
though?
are on base, they're literally
Yeah, if you're at
on
second
first,
base.
second, or third base,
Yeah.
going back to the dugout and be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the hell it is,
Yeah.
give them the information.
That's fine. There's no camera
That's
involved.
legal.
It's frowned upon.
It happens
but
all
it's
the time.
legal.
It's
Yeah.
the
I don't think
fact-
it's frowned upon. I think it's just part of the
They're
game.
gonna get drilled if they
It's
catch
not
you.
illegal. It's
Probably.
not against
Yeah, no, it's not.
policy to
Yeah.
steal signs.
That's
it's
why you
not.
got to mix up your
It's
signs.
frowned upon. You
Why
didn't
was
hit
this guy
by a
wearing
fish.
an Apple Watch in the dugout?
That's yeah.
Because he's an athletic trainer. He was trying to track his freaking steps.
No, but there's no electrical
Can't
equipment allowed.
wear-
You're not
can't
supposed to.
bring any electronic devices into
Why
a
was he
dugout.
be able to? Well, okay, then how's this? Terry Francona was violating league policy for now and for the last 7 years. Because he has a pacemaker on him, which is an electronic device that
Oh
helps his
my
heartbeat.
God.
So if you want to get technical,
You can't text on a pacemaker.
well, want to make a bet?
Pacemaker?
What's a pacemaker? You sure can. I bet you haven't seen a pacemaker the way he had it.
No, you like literally just. Why are you wearing the watch? In the
Then why did
dugout?
Aaron Judge have a cell phone in his back pocket? I swear, if I could rewind time, and I'd show you a clip.
If I could turn back.
Is that a cell phone in your back pocket, or you're just happy to see?
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it could be. I don't know if it was like a pack of trading cards, like some Pokemon
It was
cards.
his cell phone because remember I saw it and I said, why does he
Is
playing
he
with
dip?
his cell phone?
It's not a
Is
cell
he dip?
phone.
Maybe.
If
No,
you saw it
it
on
was
TV,
square
the name
Yeah,
would
they
have.
do have square like dipping trays though.
I also,
'Cause dip's not illegal, right?
I did for my entire 6th grade year.
I think
taught my-
tobacco is. It could have been gum though. I mean,
Well, dipping is illegal. You're not supposed to have any tobacco products in the dugout. But they hide it with the gum. They double back it.
The big chew,
The big chew.
bubble gum.
I also did think my 6th grade teacher had a pack of cigarettes in his pocket the entire year I was in 6th grade.
O'Brien.
my 7th grade history teacher had a
Sell
liquor
it.
bottle in his
I
drawer.
smoked cigarettes with O'Brien in high school.
My 6th grade French teacher had an entire closet that was like a liquor store.
Oh
You
shit!
took French?
Yeah, I don't know a lick of it.
We think our
she was a
me and Joey think our
drunk, so-
11th grade history teacher also did too.
O'Brien?
No, 11th.
We
Who was
broke
that?
in
Rizzo?
one day
Russo.
and it was just vodka,
I think we're the
vodka,
same-
vodka. So we all
You know,
stole
mate,
it.
American
to a
history?
party.
Go for it.
That was Palumbo.
Are you a
I
Plumbo?
take that back. That was
I-
my 6th grade.
Maybe correct.
Thinking back, I did actually drive with my 10th or 11th grade high school teacher back to his house at one point.
Do you remember what
In his
happened?
Porsche, 2-door, and we went to pick up some books. Literally.
You
that's all-
hesitated. They went to pick up some books.
Oh, I drove with him in 8th grade in his Porsche to go pick up pumpkins.
Yeah, sorry, so it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
You got pumpkins in a Porsche?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems like a far
It was me, Dominique. Remember Dominique?
in a 2-seater Porsche?
No, it was a 4-seater. There was seats in the back.
I wasn't there. I have no. I
It was
saw
me,
you guys.
Dominique, and someone else, and I had a mushroom
You went to
haircut.
pick
We had to deliver pumpkins to a nursing home in Revere,
a, so Palumbo got around.
and there was a picture of all of us at the nursing home. And I remember this picture. I think I have it in one of my scrapbooks. And it goes, Garfield students deliver pumpkins to old people.
Do you remember back in Garfield?
And I had my jersey on, my Pop Warner jersey on that day.
I got selected to go to Logan Airport.
Yeah, how the fuck did that happen? One day Joe shows up to work, he's like, I'm going to Logan Airport.
Work, I mean school.
School.
I was like 7th grade.
Like, why? How? How are you going? Why?
I fucking drove an airplane.
Yeah, you get some in school to go to an airport. Like, how did you get picked for that?
I don't know.
Because
Who
he's
picked you?
responsible.
You have no idea how you got picked.
Nope. But
They just told you you're going to the
It
airport.
was like 8th grade. I drove 7th or 8th grade. Fucking drove a fucking airplane around the fucking tarmac.
Yeah,
Coolest fucking thing I've ever done.
that's pretty awesome.
Like, how did you get picked? I still don't understand this.
It was like 3 of us of the whole school. Like the whole city got picked.
It's so
I
bizarre.
watched the plane. It was so fucking cool holding up that.
That is pretty awesome. We in my neighborhood growing up, there was this old guy, Mr. Grossman, who worked for a candy company.
We
And
know
he had-
Grossman, didn't we?
And he
Yeah,
had
you own the hardware store.
in the back of his trunk though, he had like all this candy, like tons of it, and he handed out to the neighborhood kids.
All right,
And
stop
then-
it right there.
Yep.
Mr. Grossman, lots of candy,
Let me finish the story.
giving out to kids.
Just let me finish the story, right? So he would hand out all this candy to kids, and like it was awesome. And like he didn't take us anywhere; it was all in the street, whatever, like that. He'd be like, "Hey kids, candy, right?" So about only
Some candy is
only
hypothermic
about
needle.
only about 2 years ago, I was like, "Oh, yeah, remember Mr. Grossman?" My mom was like, "He did not work for a candy company." I was like, "What?"
Were you touched by Mr. Grossman?
I was not touched by Mr. Grossman.
Are you sure?
I am
Or
100%
did you just black it out?
Were you touched by when you were grabbing pumpkins?
No.
I know you're grabbing things. He's grooming you. I feel like that's a sense of.
I was
grooming.
with 2 other girls.
So, oh wow, maybe he was won some video footage.
I can't remember the 3rd girl for the life of me. I can't remember who it was.
He's that memorable, huh?
I remember who the girl was. Well, I didn't one of the girls. Yeah, it was 8th grade. We just was like, hey, we're gonna go deliver pumpkins to old people. It was quite the treat.
Huh?
Alex Wallace was there with me.
He was.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
the aristocrat. Do you think I think Alex sets his timer every day to watch. I think he was disappointed. I think he thought it was hard.
I wonder if it's an alias, and,
You gonna take my mom?
aw.
We should invite Alex Wallace over. Alex, you're invited over one day for this show. Like the Daily
How did
World.
he even know we were on?
Oh. What?
I know, it's a different time lately. How is he doing?
Susie's getting nervous. She's afraid she's going to have to cook for another person.
Oh, but speaking of, we were talking a little bit of paranormal earlier, but there's something interesting. I was at my neighborhood block party. I decided to be pretty social. I was sitting in my apartment, and I heard everybody having fun.
Neighborhood like your mom's neighborhood or your neighborhood?
My neighborhood, the neighborhood right next to me. And I was like, you know what? It sounds like everyone's having fun. I'm going to go out there.
Were you invited to the block party?
Yeah.
You live on a dead end or something?
No, it's a weird layout. It's hard for me to explain the layout street, but yeah, it's kind of a dead end.
Okay.
But it branches off. And
So,
Suck.
Tommy! Beep, 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 beep.
I decided to show up, and it was already kind of late because I wanted to see how everybody was. And I didn't really know anybody there. I knew like one neighbor just from saying hey every once in a while. And so I walk over, start talking, and I found out a history. Something's going on Periscope.
Yeah.
And I found out that there's this creepy giant white monstrosity of a house right in, like, to the side of mine, right? And they want to knock it down, but the zoning problems, whatever. Well,
Is it abandoned?
it is now, right? But it is an ugly eyesore. And the woman who lives next to me, she's lived in that neighborhood 40 years, it's a childhood home.
Yeah.
She is. And she told me the story of that house. And I guess in the 80s, a little girl died in there when her mother, like adopted mother, like hit her. She ended up, her adopted mother hit her. She fell down the stairs, broke her neck, and then her mother tried to cover it up by burying her in the backyard, right?
Oh.
And this was big in the 80s. And
Hold on. You guys were talking so loud, you were overwhelming. You were picking up on the phone over here, on the recording device.
Oh,
I thought we were too far away.
I feel like you were screaming. You were overpowering Aaron Adams' voice.
I know that's hard to do. And
So, dead baby in a house.
dead little girl in a house, and they were like, yeah, she was like really lively. She'd come and like knock on the doors and want to play with all the neighborhood kids. And that's when like the hair kind of stood up on the back of my neck. After, remember, I think I told you like all the weird crap of things moving in my apartment, disappearing. It sounds like something a
Baby in the
mischievous
neighborhood?
little kid would do, right?
And
Like,
what'd the baby die from? Did it say?
oh, she's like a kid. She's like 8.
And she
She broke her neck. Her mother hit her. She accidentally fell
Oh, okay,
downstairs
okay,
and broke
okay.
her neck. But then her mother tried to cover it up by trying to bury her behind
Oh my god!
the house.
And this is in the 80s.
Yeah. I was like,
Did you try looking it up on?
Next time I see my neighbor, I'm going to ask her what the little girl's name was. I'm going to look into it.
Well, I'm sure if you type in the address, you can find something.
I did. I can't find. But people like to forget that stuff. I mean, there was a body found behind KFC in Stoneham like 15 years ago. I remember that. But I'm sure if you Google that, you're not going to find anything about it. You know?
Jesus, dead body?
Yeah.
Like that? How did they die?
I think the husband killed her and then
Oh
put her
my
body.
God.
They lived in Reading, killed in Reading.
I
And
thought
dumped her
Stoneham was a
body.
peaceful city.
Town. Yeah. It's all working.
I'm confused.
I know, right? Throwing all this at you.
I know. You sound like you come from a dangerous place.
Come from the hood.
Sounds like the hood.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a wild adventure.
Mm.
What are you talking about there?
Nothing.
You told us to whisper.
Roller coasters.
So now we're whispering and now you're interested.
I love roller coasters. Is
Did
that
you-
how it goes?
Did you see that picture of me on the roller coaster?
Yes, I did
It's
see
the most
that.
hilarious thing I've ever seen.
That is hilarious. That was a really funny.
That's what happens when you're Fatty Matty's watching.
Is he?
Just logged in. Hashtag Fatty Matty. Alex
Hey,
Wallace.
Matty.
Here's your chance to say something about Matty. He's watching.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a little overweight.
I'm looking forward to sharing a flight with him and his
I
brother.
hope you guys have to share underwear.
Ah,
I hope there comes a situation where you, Fatty Matty, and Doubleback are rolling around with nothing but your underwear on.
That's disgusting.
I have no idea how that could happen.
All right, put it this way. Imagine if the three of you die in a plane crash together.
At least it would be instant and people I know are going with me.
What would you do? Would you guys have a conversation on the way
No,
down? or-
probably no.
Would you just want quiet
probably
time?
screaming. No, realistically, probably screaming. And I might as well just go to the bathroom now and void my bowels because when I die, I'm gonna be obliterated anyway into a million pieces.
True.
So,
Yeah. Dr. Todd just logged in. He's watching.
oh wow.
I thought we got a whole fan fest.
There's a
Fatty
whole fan
Matty,
fest
Dr.
today.
Todd. Went Doubleback go to bed or take a dump?
No, he went outside.
Oh.
Tell Dr. Todd I'm making jambalaya.
Dr. Todd, Susie's making jambalaya, she said. Just for you. And why is Maddie just keep saying me? Hey, it's me. Me.
And tell Maddie hello.
I think he heard you.
Now it's just shout-outs. No, we're doing shout-outs. Is that it?
Susie does 15 minutes of shouting out to everyone.
So, where was that guy you following? Adam Wu, you said you missed him by now. Where was he?
So I flew into Atlanta. Alright, hold on. Is Joey single? Need to hook him up with Leanne. So my cousin Brittany wants to hook double back up with our cousin. Alright.
You should.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Todd says he wants to rub the jambalaya on his chest.
Ew.
A lot of things going on at once here.
I know, this is like an ADD episode. This is like the most unstructured episode ever. It's just bouncing around. There's like 3 people talking at once, multiple stories about airlines.
So Adam the Woo.
There's a sync going on now.
Adam Woo lives in LA.
Tell me get down.
So he was flying to Atlanta for Dragon Con. I was flying to Atlanta to go to Tennessee. I flew in on Friday. So did Adam the Woo. We just missed each other.
Wow.
He stayed in Atlanta for Dragon Con for the weekend, and he flew home on Sunday. I flew home on Monday. And I only knew this because I was watching Adam the Woo. It's my daily channel, daily vlog channel. It's Adam the Woo.
Wow.
He's on his 1,883rd episode.
Damn, that's a
He's
lot
almost
of
at
episodes.
1,900. That's 1,900 consecutive days of vlogging.
But how many episodes are there? You said how long are they each
Like
episode?
15 minutes.
And how many of those would you say are really good? Like you said, it's usually hit or miss, right?
I would say 75% is good.
Yeah.
And he talks like this. Hey, little guy, how are you doing?
Yeah. I can't. Like I said, I can't watch this out of pure jealousy. I
Yeah.
can't do it. It's not gonna
He has
happen.
an RV now. He doesn't have a van, which is nice.
Oh wow, it's an upgrade.
Yeah, he got rid of that last year. He drives around an RV now. He used to drive around with a van with a mattress in it. Sound like someone you know?
That does.
Sue, what the hell was that look for?
You. It sounds like you.
Oh, thank you. That's the point I was making. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Captain Obvious.
Captain Obvious.
I wish you guys could see the pups right now, because usually they're sitting right next to Adam here. You know, watching the game. Or watching the show, I should say. They're both sitting in the kitchen right now. Like, zoomed in. Sue, you see what they're doing? They're literally just watching her cook in hopes that perhaps... This is going to be wild, by the way.
Yeah,
Watching the game in this version.
that's pretty sweet.
They're just watching, hopefully a morsel of food falls.
A muso?
So is it this weekend you can watch the game in
I have no idea. I think
4D?
So. 4D. It's no Arty. It's not 4D.
What is it?
That's like
I was gonna say,
3D.
what is-
4D is like you can smell it. It's raining on you while you're like. That's like
Yeah, I
that.
plan on watching this in the shower during a rainy game. How does that make you feel as a man?
You'd make your own 4D. There you go. It'd be great.
All right.
What do you feel like? Get back on track a little bit here. What do you feel like how the Red Sox should be punished for what they did? What do you think it should be? A fine and then like maybe a loss of a draft pick or just a fine?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some crazy Yankee person called the radio and said they should lose 10 games.
Yeah, I saw that. Their game should be forfeited.
It's never
Yeah.
gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. Not at all.
You statistically can't take away 4 games because you can't take away any other games because you don't know what games. And I gotta tell you, if they are cheating, they did a terrible job because they went 4-6 this series against the Yankees,
Yeah.
and they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Was that at Fenway or the stadium though? I think it was at the stadium.
But it was split over home and away.
Oh, okay.
They did 10 games and went 4-6. So I gotta tell you, they're not doing too well.
They're not a likable team this year anyway. This is the first year.
They're gonna win the World Series.
They're not gonna win the World Series.
Who's gonna beat them?
Cleveland, if they're all together, Cleveland's way better.
No.
Cleveland's a better team.
The Saints are going to win the Super Bowl.
There we go.
Now the Red Sox will win the World Series before the Saints win the Super Bowl.
Now we
this
have
year.
drugged up
no
methadone
way.
people yelling predictions in the kitchen.
Have the Saints haven't had a defense, a pass
Or an
defense, well, they can make an offense kind of work, but like they haven't had a pass defense or anything in the last like how many years now?
Double back.
Might as well be high school.
You're getting hooked up on line over here.
Who's hooking me up?
Cousin Brittany wants to hook you up with her cousin.
So be your second cousin?
No. No.
Third
Oh,
cousin?
no, we're not even related. A cousin on the other side.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the reaction.
Double back said, all right. She's not Asian, though.
Is she What's her age?
She's
She's like our age.
yeah, she's a little younger than us. Like
She might.
2 years younger than us. Like Mikey's
Country
age.
music?
She does like country music. I think. I don't know. She's from Georgetown, so I'm assuming she does.
She's cute.
No, that's a bad thing. Never say she's cute. No.
Do it up.
That's usually the worst. Yeah, do it up. You definitely do it
All
up.
right. Doing it up, Brittany, here right here, live on the show.
She got my Instagram.
There you go, Instagrammer. Well, they have Facebook too.
I don't really use that shit.
Todd says they don't have cornerbacks, which is true. They don't.
They don't.
Saints.
Might as well roll a high school
Yeah.
defense.
Just
out
wait,
there.
we're gonna blow all you guys out of the water.
Susie
With
thinks
what?
the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl.
They don't have anyone on defense at all.
They
They have
don't have
no
anyone. They
defense.
don't have anyone on offense. They got a washed-up quarterback with a rubber arm, and they have
Don't
a
crush my dreams.
Adrian Peterson as a starting running back.
Good for a refill?
I brought one. You know, Dr. Todd's correct.
What are you looking at, Tommy?
Dr. Todd, you coming to New Orleans with us? Because that would really be a interesting trip. Can you imagine? Adam, Dr. Todd, double back, Maddie,
It work, like,
Eric,
10 times.
little Tommy Brady.
Why do I have the distinct feeling I'm going to end up breaking off and doing my own thing at some point? or separating somebody.
Dr.
I was
Todd
wondering
says
whether-
if you went to New Orleans, he would die. It's probably a good accurate. He probably would. You'd probably go missing off one of the. You go off a side street and never see him again.
I want to get a.
You'd be like Charlie Day riding a bear down Bourbon Street.
I do want to get a Cook's jersey just to wear to New Orleans. This is like the ADD episode. It really is.
Yeah.
This episode has no structure whatsoever. Hi, everybody.
Hey, you want to know something wild?
Sure. Fun fact from Susie J.
Yeah, so that hotel that we stayed at in Pigeon Forge,
Yeah.
you know that main road right behind it?
Yep.
They found a body today,
Dead?
dead.
From what?
When you say you found a body, what does it mean? No, like.
Wait, you kidding?
No, I swear, Mom told me on
So the hotel that me and Susie J just stayed at Dollywood on Pigeon Forge, they found the body like directly behind our hotel.
Yeah,
Stay at a Motel 6?
What kind of
You
body?
guys can really pick him.
like a man's body.
Like what was he doing? Was it suspicious?
It was an alien body.
He was laying in the field, dead.
Like did he kill himself or did someone kill him?
They don't know yet.
Was he naked?
Yeah, was he naked?
I don't know those details yet.
Thanks for coming for half a story.
Well, that's all I know right now. Do you want me to make up the rest?
I would if I were you.
Hey.
He actually stayed in our hotel in the room next door.
Okay, now she's lying. Now if you said he actually stayed in a hotel, I'd believe you.
What
He
they
didn't
said?
stay in
What
our
they said? What
hotel.
room he
How do
stayed
you
in?
know?
They were like he
That's what
stayed
Mom
in.
said.
How does your mother know? Did your mother kill him?
No, she heard it on the news.
And how does she know? How do you know he stayed in the room right next to you? Like he's the guy who stayed in room 2
I
or
was
whatever.
kidding about that.
I was gonna
but
say,
he
that's
was in our
2 or
hotel.
whatever.
Horrible lie.
I don't believe you.
There's no 2 or whatever's in hotels.
They
I was
said
just
they
making a
identified him and he was staying at a hotel called the Black Box Hotel.
You stayed in a hotel called the Black
The
Box.
black box. What is it? Is it down airliner
Oh, Black Box.
hotel? Oh, the
That
black
makes it
box.
better.
I'm not staying at any place called the Black Box Hotel. It sounds like a crash retrieval.
Maddie goes, they found that body dead? LOL. Dead bodies in fields tend to be suspicious, Dr. Todd says. Well, I don't know. Maybe he was walking, he had a heart attack. Dolly would got to him. You almost took a heart attack after that roller coaster.
Yeah, I did. My heart couldn't handle anymore.
Last time I was on a roller coaster, we were at Busch Gardens. We drank so many beers and then we went on. I blacked out.
2005. It
This
was,
was the last roller coaster I've been on.
it was August of 2005.
This Busch Gardens, they're still around.
Me, double back, Anthony, and cousin Ricky all went down there.
Yeah.
And it was, and Busch Gardens just give you free beer.
Oh wow, that's
So they had the hospitality. You just can go and drink all the beer you want. So we
We
got,
went on a roller coaster.
yeah, we went on a roller coaster.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't.
No, I think it's pretty awesome.
double back wet himself.
Roller coasters are awesome.
Did not shit my pants
So
that
you
vacation.
plan on branching off and doing your own thing?
No, I'm saying if it gets like people start being really stupid.
Like what? What do you think?
Like
what
if
do you
I have to
think should happen?
separate people and like things happen and there's just a lot of personalities.
Maybe,
I mean, I'm not going to create
maybe the
problems.
other one getting separated.
But like, no, definitely not.
you don't
No.
think you're gonna cause any ruckus?
Hell no. No, I'm there to just relax.
You're not gonna be a
every time.
dead body found behind our hotel in New Orleans, eh?
If I am, it's by one of you people.
Well, if it is, it's if it
You
is,
stayed in the hotel?
no, the apartment. But if it is, it's convenient because there's a graveyard right behind the apartment we're staying at.
Oh,
Can we walk the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd
no,
be cool.
I'm asking. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not can you, like, can we?
yeah.
Yeah, why
I'll
not?
do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Because it's open. It's
open till, like,
during
dusk.
the day. Yeah, it's open till dusk. At night, they close the gates.
Can we do it at night when they close the gates?
Yeah, I think you have to do a tour.
I flew my drone.
There's literally no way in.
I flew my drone over it.
I'll be the tour guide.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna have a body found. Imagine we find a body,
Let's do it.
and then we call the cops, and we get there, and the body's not there.
That would be horrible. I don't want to find a body. 'Cause
No.
I'm like,
Not a real body, though.
Oh,
What if
okay.
you found...
Touch my body.
What if you found a body part?
Like what? Like an arm?
That
or
sucks too, because the thing is,
Or a
like,
dick?
I don't
Like
want
a
to
big
report
toe.
it, but I have
big
to.
toe? I would think it was a thumb.
Actually, that's better than finding a whole body, because the thing is, if I was to find a whole body, it's like, crap, I got to report this, and now I'm going to be a suspect. And
If
like,
you lost
now I
your-
got roped in this
Now
whole
you're gonna
thing.
get stuck in New Orleans like you want to.
Yeah, I'll have to come back, and it's like, God damn, I didn't do anything, and now like I'm gonna have to talk to me and like all this stuff. And it's like, God,
To maybe
damn.
help a murderer, he's getting all bent out of shape. If you lost your thumb in an industrial accident, would you graft your big toe on it?
No, but I would love to see somebody who did.
People do it all the time.
Graft your big toe where
Yeah,
your
like
thumb
they cut your
was.
big toe and they put it on your
That man
fingers.
at Outback did.
Yeah, the man in Outback had huge thumbs. They had to be big toes.
That'd be one hell of a
They
story.
did look like big toes.
I'd rather have one less
and
finger
the
than
rest
one
of his
less toe.
fingers were
Do
missing.
you think?
You'd rather have one less finger than one less toe, really?
Yes.
Why? For balance purposes, or
Like, do you know that every toe serves a purpose?
Your,
So does
your
every
pinky
finger.
toe doesn't anymore.
try right in
don't
the front of
say
your thumb?
balance.
It's impossible.
Yeah, but you can make arrangements. Like you can learn how to reacclimate your life with one less finger.
Okay.
You try to walk with one less toe?
All you really know.
How do
is
you
these-
know? Have you ever walked with one less toe?
If,
No, but
if it's one of your middle ones, like the two middle ones,
I
you
still
can
think
live
it's a
without
Your
it.
pinky
balance
toe's
thing.
My
fine.
mom, you need your pinky and your big toe
Why?
because those give you the balance.
Not on your foot. Your pinky toe's this big now. You don't.
I've never ever touched the ground with my toes.
I mean, you can live without your pinky toe
Yeah, it's really not.
because the toe next to it would just
I'm
serve
a-
And you
its
can
purpose.
live without your pinky
But my-
finger because you really don't
So
need
my
it.
mom had the toe next to her pinky toe amputated, and she said they came in and told her that, and she said, "Oh, good, I didn't like that toe anyways."
I got a question for you, Artie. You said people getting their big toe grafted where their thumb was,
Yeah.
right? Do you think that would appeal to
Yes,
people
you
with foot fetishes?
If Sue got
Suck
a,
my toe.
Suck my
if
toe.
Sue lost her thumb and got a big toe on that, I'd be sucking it all the time.
God, foot fetishes are so disgusting.
They are absolutely disgusting.
And
They're
then it wouldn't
hilariously
stink. I'm not
disgusting,
like-
though.
yeah.
Like
Why are foot fetishes like disgusting?
they are. It's a freaking toe.
You don't tell me you don't like sucking toes?
No, I do not like sucking
You don't like
toes.
rubbing them or
There's
kissing them?
other parts in the anatomy I would rather be handling than a freaking foot.
You're not fascinated with the foot?
They're wrapped in a sock all day and like they walk around in shoes.
Perfect.
It's disgusting.
Perfect.
Just literally just explain what a foot does.
Like, but it's
They're wrapped in a sock and they're put in a shoe.
so what is so sexy about that? Nothing. It's disgusting. It's
What about when they're
sweat
doing
and-
this and like they're dangling the toes?
No. I'm not Rex Ryan. Sexy
So
Rex.
if a girl went to you and was like, "Listen, I'm the hottest girl in the world. You can do anything you want to me, except you have to make love. You have to let me give you a foot job, and you have to suck on my toes."
So she's giving me a foot. She's using her feet to like do stuff to me.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna get hard or anything because that's just weird.
Yes, you will.
No, I will
You're freaking
not.
You're so lying.
Guys get hard when they fucking turn the wrong direction.
No, that's just weird. Some girl with her foot like going, like with her feet.
Why are you not making that face?
Because what are they gonna do with their feet? Like, are they gonna stare at me
They
with
do
their
like
feet?
this.
It's like stroking. I'm gonna think that's freaking weird.
Why?
No, because it is weird.
It's odd.
And I think I'm the only normal person here when I say that is weird. You think that's fine. You're the one who keeps talking about it.
I'm
Like,
curious
getting
what
a
your
foot
opinion
job.
is.
Some like person is like wrapping their foot around my dick and stroking it up and down. I think I'm gonna laugh. I think I'm gonna laugh. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna laugh. What?
No, I'm just watching the delay.
What? No, what?
I'm watching the delay.
Don't lie. What does it say?
Nothing. You can read it yourself.
Okay.
So you wouldn't do it.
It would take a lot,
Hottest girl in the world.
but I would be laughing.
Cindy Crawford in her prime.
I'd be laughing.
Do whatever you want to
Paula
me.
Abdul in her prime.
I would be laughing.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his prime.
I'd be like, I would try to explore other options. I'd be, can we do this instead?
Can you imagine what an NBA player's foot looks like? That must be
Ew.
some.
What about a ballerina's foot?
Oh, it's gonna be even
Dude,
worse.
that's disgusting.
You ever look at a picture of a ballerina's feet?
Typically not.
Yeah, you'll never want to fucking...
You wouldn't want to
You'll
suck
lose
on
your
that
Cut
Lose your
up,
foot fetish.
bloody, toenails being knocked out. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Who do you think has worse looking feet?
Ballerinas.
LeBron James or a construction worker working in the big dig?
LeBron James.
It's a lot of pounding his feet are taking.
Yeah, but construction workers actually take care of their feet.
How do you know?
You would think.
Like how? What, they massage him and put lotion on him?
No, they wear like high grade fucking like high absorbent construction
So what do you think?
boots.
So $200 pair of LeBron James don't do
But
anything?
you might be able to argue that LeBron James has some off time, and the construction worker might be always working more. I don't know. It's tough.
Let's figure it out. I want a construction worker. Send me pictures of your feet.
See,
LeBron,
construction workers don't seem like the.
send it to
Their feet might be,
stesner@gmail.com.
Their feet might be like sore.
I can't believe we're talking about feet right now.
I want you to send all your foot photos to Joey's Instagram. Jay Monaco.
That's wrong.
Keep them coming.
That Instagram's wrong.
Dirty feet.
They'll find.
Bloody feet. Blistered feet.
I used to massage. I remember I used to do the MS walk, charity walk, and I was a massage therapist working in the tents, and we used to have to massage the
Means you
the
used to do
runners.
hand jobs for
We used to
money.
massage runners. No, we used to massage the runners that would come. It was 50 miles, 21 day, 20 the next, and 10. And every day you'd see the same people, and their feet would just get worse. And like, saw some nasty feet. I will never.
Did you wear gloves when you massaged their feet?
No, but I had hand sanitizer. All
You
the time.
barefooted touched their feet?
Yeah.
And did they smell?
Some of them
Did you kind of like it?
tipped very well. No, but no.
Did you lick them?
No,
Did your tongue ever touch a foot?
never.
What happens if a guy was
It's
like, hey,
disgusting.
this will make me feel better about myself?
No,
You wouldn't do it?
no.
How much money would it take you
I'm
to
not
lick a toe?
I mean, everyone's got a price. So
Yeah,
I'm-
well, what's your price? What's your
Wait,
price?
so- wait, how much money would it take to lick a toe?
Yeah, like say LeBron James' toe after Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Just a lick.
Just a lick.
Oh, just a lick?
100
Like this. You would lick LeBron James' toe after the NBA Finals for $100?
It's a lick.
It's just a lick.
How much would you do it for?
A couple hundred.
That's not like
Really?
just a like
Just
a
a
lick.
lick.
Ah,
Yeah.
see what it tastes like.
And then I get an autograph probably, and I'll sell that for even more. Steal some jerseys.
Just think of the roughness of the toe as you lick it, like
It's just a
sandpaper.
lick.
It's just a
Like,
lick. You're not
asking
talking. You didn't
for
say suck.
fucking, Like,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, but it probably smells.
Probably.
Yeah, but it's just a lick.
It's just a
Let me ask
lick.
you a question. When you eat his toe cheese,
No.
No.
No?
No.
what's your price on that? Everyone has a price.
Everyone has a price. I agree. It could be ridiculous, but everyone has a price.
$1 million.
Lick it or
$1
eat
million
it?
is unreasonable.
No.
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, come on, like $1,000.
No,
Maybe
that's
10,000.
way too low.
It's way too
To
low.
eat toe cheese?
To eat
Just
it?
lint and dead skin.
To eat it?
Oh god, even just the thought of that. It's like,
You're saying eat it or lick
Yeah,
it?
you just get a Q-tip, you just run it across the toe, and you like a scallop wrapped in bacon at a wedding reception.
does it matter if I hold it down? Does it have to be held
Well, yeah,
down?
it's gonna go down nice and smooth. There's gonna be
No,
nothing
it's
to
not.
it. Probably
It's
have
gonna-
probably have a
no.
salty taste to it.
No.
I'd say a minimum.
Maybe a little crunchy.
I'd say
a little dirt
minimum
and stuff.
400,000. I would really do 10 grand. I'd say,
400,000.
I would do $400,000.
You're out of your mind.
I know I'm out of my
10
mind.
reasonable.
10 grand.
Dude, I'd do it for like 1,000.
Oh, God. Oh.
I need it for like $10.
I would do it 1,000. I'd do it 1,000 a player on the team.
I'd do it if I lost a day.
$1,000 a player?
$15,000.
You're gonna do it
No
15
fucking
times?
Yeah, it's
No way.
$15,000.
I don't think you make it.
Although if the money was right there, right in front of me, maybe I would.
non-taxable too.
Non-taxable, of course.
I don't
Cash
talk,
money.
I don't, Uncle
Cash
Sam
in-
doesn't have to know anything about
Cash in a
this.
briefcase like that over there.
That goes way lower. Yeah.
Well, typically it's gonna be type of how you do it. If you're gonna fill a 1080 out for licking toe cheese and getting paid for it. Try to tell you a tax return
Well,
guy.
you might be writing a check. I mean, I think I still have to.
It's gonna be cash, non-taxable.
Yeah, no
Awesome,
tax.
okay, yeah.
A briefcase full of money,
Okay. 100,000.
big bills,
100,000.
untraceable.
100,000.
100,000.
I think 10 grand is.
Yeah, I
I
say,
just.
No, is it just the
Can I
tip
close
of the
my
Q-tip,
eyes?
or is it like a whole scoop?
oh, just a tip. Like just picture just running the Q-tip through.
Can I close my eyes?
Yeah, you
Okay.
do whatever you want.
All
You
right.
could chase it with a bear if you wanted to.
Can I be tricked into saying that I'm gonna blindfold you and feed you a scoop of ice cream with a cherry,
Sure,
and it be given to me that way?
it's fine. Doesn't matter.
10 grand.
You're gonna distinctly know that it's not.
Yeah, I know, but at least I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you need to go to the bathroom? Alright.
Mr. Wallace, what do you say? If he's still watching. I'm sure he's excited about it.
No, yeah. We're talking about toe cheese and
Toe cheese,
foot and feet and
feet.
we're just the
All that
ADD
good
episode,
stuff.
everybody.
You're all over the place. Let me ask you a question. Would you?
Would I?
Come here. No.
How much? would you, if I got a pair of pantyhose from the supermarket, right? Remember they used to come in a little can?
Wait, what?
The supermarket?
Yeah.
The supermarket has pantyhose.
Yeah, no,
Suze, did you know that?
I know.
yeah, they come in a little. Remember they used to come in a can? They probably don't come in a can anymore.
Wait, I'm
Would you wear them over your head like a bank robber?
I am very confused. I did not know pantyhose.
Yeah, like the stretchy things that go over the
I
legs.
know
Yeah.
knows that.
Supermarket?
Yeah, they used to sell them in the supermarket in a can.
I have no idea what you're
You guys never shopped in at this department when you were a kid?
talking about. What supermarket are you going to?
Stop and Shop?
My grandmother used to get those.
Yeah, they're not like very good ones. They're like disposable ones.
Like ones if you were robbing a bank, maybe you put over your
That's
head?
what I'm saying. I just seen the guy on TV with it over his head. Would you do it?
Would I put pantyhose over my head?
Yeah.
For what? I mean,
For a 15-minute segment of this show.
sure, because it's like you're robbing a bank. Like, what the
Would you?
hell?
Yeah, I don't think there's no.
Now, I would give you guys $30 each if you walk into Logan Airport next Friday with pantyhose over your head.
No!
$30?
No, that's it? No, you're paying my court fees, bail, and then some.
Why, you think you get in trouble?
Yes.
$30.
I mean,
Like, how far into the airport do you think you make it?
The ticket counter?
You think you get that far? How far do you think you get?
you might get there. I'd say you definitely make it
Well,
in
if you go
halfway
in
to more, because there are
like,
people standing there.
Depending on the ticket counter is like right at the door.
I feel like you open the door and you get stopped immediately.
I don't.
No, I don't think so.
I think you make it a few feet.
I think there's a shock value where they look at you weird for a second, and then they like get on their talkies, and then they have everybody come over. That's what I think.
And then you think they tap you on the shoulder, or you think they just?
I think that maybe 30.
Policing.
You got about 30 seconds. I'm
If
thinking
it
30
happened,
seconds.
I would literally say, these are
Go to
pantyhose.
Uncle Joey.
They're antimicrobial, and they help get rid of the viruses in the
Oh,
airport.
man.
Then they're going to be like, "What did you do?" They think you launched a biological
Exactly.
attack.
Yeah.
Actually, I have bad luck at airports, so
I'm thinking you got 30 seconds.
One time, me and Joey got strip search on our way to Florida.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah, I always get selected for random baggage when I come back to the United States.
Well, I accidentally spelled Joey's name wrong a couple
Where's
times,
Uncle Joey?
Oh,
so I kept fixing it. So we all got red flagged. I couldn't spell Joseph for the entire life of me.
are you drunk?
No, I can't spell Joseph. I always get the E and the S mixed up.
Huh. Interesting.
Is that the guy's not there? There's a guy on the third floor with no shirt on. In case you guys are wondering.
Good for him.
In our apartment building. Alright, so what did we conclude this game? We concluded that there's a price on toes. We concluded that there was a body found behind a hotel in Pigeon Forge.
Alien invasion of Red Shirt, South Dakota.
Yes. We tried to hook Joey up with Brittany's cousin.
We tried. It's over already. What?
Oh, yeah. Maybe she's watching. Maybe we can make this work. What else did we learn?
We talked about the.
Arty offered us $30 each to.
We talked about toes.
Pantyhose
So,
on the
yeah,
head.
pantyhose in the head.
Hands in the head.
Joey and
Airlines. You
Maddie
went
found out
nuts
you
about
sell them at
airlines.
the Stop and Shop.
You went nuts about airlines.
We realized that all four of us can't get on the same page about airlines.
flying in New Orleans.
Yes, the confusion factor was beyond. And, Dr. Todd,
And the ADD.
Fatty Matty, and Alex Wallace. And
Oh,
Brady.
and to cap it off, I do have a story, by the way.
Okay.
In Denver,
To cap it off, I have a story.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot about
Yeah,
this.
no, let's hit it.
So in Denver, nurses were suspended in a hospital for opening body bags to admire a man's genitals.
Oh, wow. Who are they finding?
No, they didn't specify. They just said like these women opened this body bag to look at this guy's genitals, but they didn't say if it was too big or too small.
How did they get caught?
Because they started talking about it,
Oh,
and you can't.
I don't think that's weird.
I think it's pretty funny.
He's dead.
Actually, he's dead, but I mean, rigor mortis sets in. I think.
Well, I mean, good for him if that thing is still hanging and he's dead.
No, rigor mortis is going to make it go. Boop.
Oh, see, I always thought it was shrunk it up, like when you pull all the fluids out.
Oh, he's still in the
Well,
morgue.
he's still in the morgue, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. Good for him.
that's hilarious.
He's
Like
probably-
if he was well.
Oh, I mean,
You know, it was so small. They
in
were
his
like, "Look at
afterlife,
this."
he's still, making people happy, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him. On that note.
All right, well, we'll call it there. Hope everyone has a good week. We have one more episode left before our New Orleans episode, which we'll be doing live down there. A special edition, if you will.
Special
Um, Special edition. Arty D. Matea.
Already do.
maybe LeBron feet.
We're going to talk about feet next week?
No,
maybe?
we're not. We're not. We're not talking about feet.
No, no more feet.
No more feet.
We'll be back on Tuesday. 6 days from now. And I like to take this part of the show to talk to you guys about certain things.
This is a PSA.
Have you ever considered a timeshare? No, I'm just kidding.
Next week
No.
we can go over the luggage that I'm giving you to bring to
Yes, we will go over Adam's luggage that we're taking because Spirit charges you so much money for luggage that we're going to, bags fly free with me and Sue's. That's our slogan. So when they ask us if there's anyone give us something that's not ours in our luggage, we're going to have to say yes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah.
I think I'm literally gonna pack in my backpack. It's gonna be 90 degrees out the whole weekend. What
It
do you
is.
need?
Shorts,
T-shirts and
shorts and a
shorts.
t-shirt. And your bathing
Nice.
suit. Don't forget your bathing suit. There's a pool.
Oh, I just take my clothes off.
There you go. Want to be the first person.
And show Miss Trudy.
Oh my God, yeah, Miss Trudy, you sure like it. She's
Well,
about 90
backpacks
years
gonna
old.
cost you money though. You can't bring a backpack on Spirit. It costs you money.
Yeah, you can bring it back.
What size though?
We would like you guys
Small.
to,
Yeah, it's gotta be like-
to
Very small.
subscribe.
Yeah.
You're killing us. I just need someone to go to iTunes and just hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask from you. That's all. Or go to YouTube when you're watching this. Hit subscribe, please. Right?
Right.
Just subscribe.
Let's do it.
It takes 2 seconds. I don't care if you don't listen to us ever
You
again.
don't have to pay attention to it. Just click subscribe. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Otherwise, Adam's gonna be licking toe cheese on professional NBA players
For $100,000.
for $100 a
You
toe.
can even do it from your phone. You just pick it up.
You can help us a lot.
Go like this. Press button. Just go like that. That's all.
Thank you.
Just go like this and press
Appreciate that.
I'll deliver a bottle of wine to your door.
You will.
Double back line.
Double back
Double
wine
back
from
wine.
Drew Bledsoe and his swinging cherry of meat.
Cherry,
Alright.
cherry, meat.
Jesus. Alright, everyone have a good week. See you later. Bye. Alright.
Almost got some.
Bye, Periscope.
You can always use waffles.
Bye, Facebook.